to have with us today two of the star players for Osbourn Park girls basketball team. That's right, the Class 6 VHSL 24-25 state championship Osbourn Park Lady Yellowjackets. Peyton Walters and Key Rainey. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Look, everybody knows I'm Mr. Prince William. Oh, besides Jay Golson, I'm big time Prince William County. I live here. I've lived here over 20 some years. I grew up in Hampton, played against Kirk and stuff. He went to the inferior high school in the city. I went to the superior high school in the city. One of the best high schools in the country, actually, Bethel High School. We're glad to have you all on. You had an amazing season and you've been good for a really, really long time as a program with Coach Chrissy Clark, but you all are still relatively young. You all were sophomores and juniors, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Key, you're a junior, rising senior, and Peyton, you were a sophomore. Yeah, Kirk, why don't you tell folks where they can find us?
Yeah, so you're watching this on YouTube. Statistics show almost everybody watches on the phone. So just hit subscribe on YouTube. And then if you search for the Kirk and Byrd Show, we're on a number of different platforms for a podcast. We think the video is the best way to capture the show, but obviously you can look us up for different channels of podcasts. We also want to point out that we've got a Facebook community for the Kirk and Byrd Show. And I think that just about does it.
Yep. All right. Well, cool. So this is the thing we do. We've done hundreds of shows, and the way we can tell who the true ballers are is by how many views their shows get. So I want you all to help us. When this episode comes out, share it with your family, share it with your friends, put it on social media, and let's see, can you come close to some of the numbers we were getting with other girls basketball teams or girls soccer teams or Freedom Boys football winning back-to-back state championships and earning, wow, like getting, hundreds and hundreds of views. So we're going to be promoting it. We want you to do the same. Well, let's go ahead on and get started. So first off, tell us about this season, Key. You all had a tremendous year. So I see you only lost 3 games. You lost to Virginia Academy. That's a private school right here in Northern Virginia and Loudoun County. You lost to Ridgeline out in a tournament in Arizona. And that was only an 11-point loss. And your only other loss was to Princess Anne, which is probably the 5 or 6 time state defending champion. And I think they've won maybe 12, 15 state championships, and they only beat you by 8. They're the class 5. They're a class 5 team from the 757 where we're from. So tell us, and then from January 18th, 2025, you all went on a tremendous, crazy win streak to go on and defeat Manchester, the defending Class 6 state champion, and you won. You beat them by 12, 60-48 in the state championship. Key, we'll start with you. Tell us about this season.
This season was great. It was a lot of ups and downs and runs and things we had to, grow from. And I think going to Phoenix was a great opportunity to see what we have in store for the season and play higher competition from all around. So I think that set us a great standpoint for our season. And from there, we knew what we had, and we were confident. And I just see we won states, and yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. And what is your take on that, Peyton, on this year?
I feel like it started in our practices. The long practices is working hard. Just competing a lot.
I see you all. I mean, you had some tremendous games. Like Hayfield's a good girls program. The last couple of years, you beat the Potomac School. You played it. You did not run from any competition. You beat Cherokee Trail. Nothing like, and your district has been really, really good for the last few years. I mean, you're talking about now. Gainesville was a little down this year, but over the last few years, Gainesville has been great. Freedom has been great. Freedom, Loudoun County, South Riding.
Mm.
They're in your district. Battlefield has traditionally been good. And then again, you didn't duck anybody. You played Thomas Dale, which was one of the top teams in the state last year. Um, yeah, and you beat Manchester in the regular season by more than 20, the defending state champ. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm one of those old school guys and coaches. I'm like, oh man, it's hard to beat somebody twice. But y'all beat them in the state championship. So tell us a little bit about that run of consecutive wins. What were the things that you all were going through as leaders on the team? But what, and maybe specifically, what were some of the things Coach Kelly was doing? Because she's now a three-time state champion. But what were some of the things, Peyton, that you all allowed you to be so focused?
We studied a lot of their offense and defense. And that's what I would say. We mostly just did that, studied their offense.
Mhm.
So much like football, I'm an old football coach, coached a lot of years of football and track, but I know in football, like film study is critical. Like
Mhm.
going over, finding the weak spots, not just with them, but even on your own. Like I would have my players scout themselves and say, what could you have done better? Or what if you were attacking yourself, what would you do? Tell us a little bit about that, Key. Tell us about that film study. What does that look like for people out
Um,
here who may not know?
just a lot of just watching film and taking notes. We do groups and focus on different standpoints of the team, offense, defense, like their bench, like just breaking down their team really well and putting it into our practices as well. Just like showing their offense and playing defense against it, so we know what a real life game situation will look like, just to be ready.
It's like the sixth straight state tournament for Osbourne Park. Some of those great James Madison teams, James Madison from Vienna, and then you guys were uh, there last year against Manchester. Um, how much did that factor in the fact that Osbourne Park had been close the last 5-6 years, and then you're also on a 17 game winning streak? One of the things too is that um, none of those teams were in the area. I know Virginia Academy is in Ashburn, but that's you know none of the public northern region teams. Um, how did that come into play? The expectation of you've been waiting a while, you've been close, and you start that win streak. So you guys were that started in January, and then you ended up in Richmond.
Hmm.
How was that in the middle of that 17 game winning streak and only losing to three incredible teams?
It was just a lot of focusing up when we practice, paying attention to the little details. That's mostly it.
Yeah, I would definitely add to that and say like staying focused was big. It was a lot of early mornings, late nights, so it was difficult, but we got through it, and it was a lot of tough days, and just staying focused was really big throughout this whole season.
How about into the playoffs? Once you get into regionals, the top two teams in the region go to the state tournament. That starts happening. You hit the playoffs. What was the feeling like? And you were on a win streak. Did you feel like there was a lot of pressure, or no, or was that a motivator? Man, that's a heck of a ride that the team was on. How'd that feel going into February and March?
I would definitely say it was pressure, but it was also like a boost of energy
Mhm.
because we knew we like every game going forward, every win, we're like we got this. Like we're literally right here, so we have to push through, finish it all, sore or not, tired or not, like just give it your all. Like we're at the end, and this is ours.
Yes, and like Kirk said, your last loss was to Princess Anne, a great program, um, and you only lost to them by 8. But over the rest of the season, you beat everybody by at least 20 points. Many 30, some 40-point wins. until you got to the state championship game, and that was against the defending state champs, and you still beat them by double figures, by 12. Um, what is it that what has it been like for you all to be underclassmen but leaders? We know you have to be leaders in some way on that team, but tell us about your role as leaders, but also tell us about some of the other players that people may not know about. Um, that were major contributors.
Um, as a leader, it's big, especially on this team. People have to step up. We lost our seniors who were big, and to be uh like I consider myself as more of a leader by example. I am what's it called? I've been working on my aspect of it, but I do think I'm better of a example leader, and our more so vocal leader, I would say, is Samia, and I would love for people to know that as well. Peyton also is a leader by example as well. And yeah.
Yeah, I would say the same thing too. I'm trying to focus on being more vocal because I have that issue right now. So I'm trying to work on that right now.
Okay. All right. I know for me growing up, I didn't necessarily realize, and I learned to be a leader, but until I was, in certain positions when in high school, I played quarterback or just being different in different situations, even outside of sports. And that leadership first comes, and sometimes it comes from people like not being vocal, people just observing. Like I remember being elected captain in high school, and I was like, what? But they clearly observed something about me. And then over the years, the vocal part came. And over the years, when I have led or been a part of teams, now I can't stop talking. So, and then as a coach, believe me, I was letting people know verbally what I thought, and I was leading in that way. Um, but I can tell you this: you do not have to be verbal to be a leader. I'm glad you all realize that there is some necessity to being able to do that. But if you're just talking or yelling or saying something just to think that that you're doing something, that's not. People can see through that. So be you, and always better to lead by example than try to fake the funk.
Ask him about the championship game, because the year before was that all Richmond final, and that's my guess is that's one of the bigger crowds that you played in, that you played in front of. How was that trip to Richmond? How special was that to go down there and win in a college arena? Let's start with you, Keith.
It was a great experience. I mean, to get on the bus and like from shoot around in the morning, it was like dang, like we're really here. Like we're about to go play in a state championship for the first time. So the bus ride there was awesome. It was great. And getting off the bus is when it really started to hit. From like getting in the locker room at VCU, it was like we're here, and now it's time to really show what we've been working for and why, to prove our point of why we're here. So yeah.
What's you, Peyton?
I had a lot of emotions. Mostly nervous because I never played in that big crowd like that. And I just wanted to show what I've been working on.
Yeah.
And what we've been working on as a team too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you all played in that gym before?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
So you have made it to states, and you made it to the quarters and even the semis before, right?
Yes.
But not so back in the day, they used to play the semifinals and the finals at VCU. Now they just play the finals there.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think that's actually kind of cool because you want to play there, so we got to do it and play it, make that play that when we play be the finals. That's cool. That's cool. For those who don't know, these two, even as underclassmen, juniors and sophomores this past year, were both first team All State, VHSL Class 6. And Key was the Class 6 Player of the Year, VHSL Class 6 Player of the Year. How did that feel to be named Player of the Year?
It was big. I mean, it's a great accomplishment. And I definitely feel like I have worked to get there, and was very excited to get that accolade.
You had a tremendous year. But tell me, what what are some of your goals? I know you haven't started the season yet, but what are some of your goals for 25, 26? You're going to be a senior. I hear quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
So what are some of your goals as a team?
Definitely to get back to the states and win all the championship district region and states. And I definitely will add in. We're going back to Phoenix, so definitely want to
Oh,
win that. Definitely want to win it all
mhm.
this year. That would be a great experience for sure.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. What about you, Peyton?
Well, I want to recover and at least get back by the end of the season.
I was gonna say, I know for when I've had two major knee injuries, it took about a year. ACL, I know things have sped up a little bit, but I will say this, and I'm sure plenty of people have told you, um, it's better to take as much time as possible and completely heal than rush back just because you feel like you can play. I'm
Hmm.
sure they got it, and they'll be fine. But you know, you make sure that you are you're completely healed. Because I'll tell you, as a person who's had two major knee surgeries, one in each knee, um, physically there were things I could do. But then there was that mental aspect that I had to overcome, just feeling confident when I was coming down or making certain cuts. So when you get back out there, you want to be fully, completely healed, physically and mentally. So, but I'm pretty sure you'll still be around the team.
Yeah, I definitely
You,
will.
you'll motivate. I don't know what you're out. I'm going to ask you later. I don't know what your plans are later on in life. I'm
Mhm.
sure you have a goal of playing in college, but hey, some of the best things that happened to me was when my coach taught me in high school because I had an extra period and I worked for one of my classes and was to work for my high school football coach. And I had to break down film, like I had to do film work. And so it kind of helped me to learn how to coach. I don't know if you all even consider um, coaching in the future, but, on that sideline, this is a great way to start looking at the game even from a different perspective, which will only make you a better player. What was it like growing up in your family? Do you have siblings who have been major influences in your athletic career? Start with
Um,
you, Key.
okay, I have two brothers. I one older, one younger. So they both play basketball, and my youngest plays football as well. But I'll definitely say like influence to me is both my brother and my dad. Um, yeah, they're big on like in my career and me going forward. They're big supporters, and they've helped me grow in my game and outside of basketball as well.
What about you, Peyton?
I have three sisters. I have two younger and then one older. And I would say my dad is my biggest influence because he's been with me ever since I started basketball and he pushed
Hmm.
me so hard. And he still does to this day. And he's always been there for me.
All right.
Your
Now,
sisters play?
I mean, she played JUCO, but she's going to
your
the
older sister, yeah, she played last year.
yeah. She's going to the military now. She's going to the Navy, I think.
Oh, good for
What?
her.
Real good, real good. About your pops, uh, 101. Who wins right now? You against your dad?
Me. He got
All
a lot
right.
of issues with his body.
Can relate. Okay. What about you, T?
Oh, me for sure. Same reasoning.
All right. When was that transition between you and dad? At what point did you realize you could take them?
Um, for a long time. I always been
Okay.
better than him.
Okay.
He over
Okay.
dribbles. He over dribbles a lot. There's no need for it.
What you coaching already? All right. What about you, T?
Same. Like my dad, I don't know. He be trying to post me up, but that's all he could do because he's stronger than me. But
That's old man game. Yes.
Yeah.
It's old man game.
That's the first thing I thought is like, oh, I would use my body and be physical. No, at this age, they would destroy me.
I haven't played with your dad, Peyton, but I've seen your dad play. He's got game. He's got game. Definitely has had game for years. Do you all follow sports? Do you watch WNBA? Do you watch college basketball? And if so, do you have a player you like?
I don't really watch a lot of WNBA. I watch a lot of NBA.
Okay.
I don't really have a favorite WNBA player.
Okay. What
About
about NBA? Who's
Yeah.
your favorite NBA player?
I really like Tyreek. I really love his game, how he plays.
Okay. What about you, Key?
For me in WNBA, I like Enrique. I don't really know how to pronounce your name,
No,
but yeah, it's pretty long. But for NBA, I love LeBron James, big fan. So yeah.
Yeah.
Have you all noticed how much bigger and more popular the ladies' game is across the board? High school, college, WNBA. I mean, there was a lot of press for the WNBA All-Star game this year, more than I've ever seen. And then the Final Four, those tickets are. Have you all noticed that in the last 4 or 5 years? I mean, I know you probably were young players, but have you noticed the fact that there's a lot more eyes on women's basketball?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've always been a big girls basketball fan. My high school was real good in girls basketball. I started watching it in like 5th, 6th grade, and it's nice to see it now. Did you all grow up in Prince William County?
Yeah.
Yes.
Both of you? Were you born locally?
Yes.
No, I was born in New York. I was born in the Bronx.
You were born in the Bronx?
hmm
Enos Hospital?
I don't know. I don't. I
okay.
still only stayed there for like 2 months, and then I left and came here.
Okay. Yeah. Know a little bit about the Bronx. Okay. But you've grown up here, right?
Yeah.
Are your parents local?
No, my parents grew up in New York.
Okay. How about you, Keith?
Now, your parents grew up in New York, but I do know your pops went to Virginia State.
Yeah, I guess he did. I don't know where he went.
He's a Trojan, yes. Virginia State. My mom graduated from there, and that's a great school. Great school. Okay. What about you, King?
Yeah, I'm from here. My dad's from Jersey, but my mom's from out here, and I grew up in the Potomac area out here. So
Who would you say would be your top 4 athletes of all time? And it doesn't have to be men or women. It could be any sport, like your Mount Rushmore, like your top 4. So for me, I'll just give you an example. And a lot of it comes from my childhood influences, but my favorite top 4 athletes, and they're mostly in different sports, would be Walter Payton, to me, greatest football player of all time, Magic Johnson, to me, the greatest basketball player of all time, and Cal Ripken, great baseball player. And I also appreciate Bill Russell just because he was such a winner. May not have been the most skilled, but he won 11 championships. So, Kirk, if you share yours, then we'll give them a little time to tell me who maybe their 4 are.
I had a quick question. Do both of you know who all 4 of those are?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
All right, good.
No, I mean, we're starting to get to the age where,
I know.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, my favorite women's basketball player of all time is Cheryl Miller. I remember her in college. I know if you've never seen her play, she is the GOAT. He is the GOAT, Cheryl Miller. But go ahead.
I'll just be quick. Guy grew up in the 80s. Michael Jordan, probably favorite all-time athlete. Love Michael Jordan. I'd say Michael Vick.
757.
The older I get, the more I realize how special that guy is, being from our area and being here from Virginia. But also, he could be from anywhere. Pretty amazing. I'm really into people that I really like to watch. Right, I really want to see them play. And then I would say Tiger Woods. When I don't know if anybody's dominated a sport when he went on his run. When he was on, no one could beat him. And I'm a big football basketball guy. So I like baseball, but my fourth would probably be in the line of, I would. I'm gonna throw one of this as new because if we went through all our episodes, I probably had several different ones, but I think now that tennis is coming through, there's a new changing of the guard with tennis. I would say Roger Federer. I don't know that he's probably the best tennis player I've ever seen. Those four are pretty special, but there's so many. And I love hearing young people, like younger people, like your take on the best athletes now. Keith, your Mount Rushmore, your four best, your favorite athletes, the best that you think. Who comes to mind?
Definitely all my life I've been big LeBron fan. So LeBron, Kobe, and growing up I was big on soccer. So I'll put Abby Wambach, who's a women's soccer player,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Ali Krieger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Local.
Forest Park. All right. Okay.
Okay, I got Steph Curry, Kyrie, Allen Iverson, and John Wall.
Oh, okay. That's a great list.
Basketball
Great
heavy.
list. Yes.
Who's the
Yes.
best of those four?
I don't know.
Who
I'm gonna say John Wall. We just have to go John Wall.
You think John Wall's the best of those four?
Or
I
maybe
rank him
Allen
number
Iverson.
four of those
I don't know.
four.
Allen Iverson. I don't know.
He's a great athlete. Great athlete.
I'd say Steph. I would say Iverson. Those two are tied. Then I'd go Kyrie. Then I'd go John Wall. So
Iverson went to my high school. That's all.
those are good picks.
Yeah.
I like those.
Oh, yeah. Real quick, again, I do want to ask you this. What Coach Chrissy Kelly? She's a special coach. She was the All Met Girls Basketball Coach of the Year. You were a first team All Met selection. In addition to being Class 6 Player of the Year. Tell us a little bit about Coach Chrissy. How is she? I know she's tough. I've been around her for a number of years. She's a great individual. But besides being a great coach, she's just a great person. But tell us a little bit about Coach Chrissy. And does she ever compare you to some of those Forest Park teams?
Yeah, she's number one. She's a great coach on and off the court. Amazing person. Very fun to be around and very fun to be a player of hers as well. And to me personally, she usually compares me to Monica Wright from Forest Park. So yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. Great.
I would say she's an amazing coach. Also, she's tough, but it's tough love. It's not really she's going being rude. She's coaching you hard because I don't think it's gonna get any easier when you go to college or wherever you want to play.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also a great person out of basketball. I eat lunch with her. We talk about things, and yeah.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah, I'm a big Monica Wright fan. I watched those 04, 06 Forest Park State Championship teams. They could have won. They won 2 out of 3, but they could have won 3 in a row, to be honest. 3 or 4 in a row, to be honest. But I want to know, and you don't have to say any schools, but how's the recruiting process going?
Go ahead.
It's going really well. Definitely a lot of schools, a lot of looks. So it's a fun process to be able to experience. For sure.
Okay, and it's so for all these years before you were an underclassman, now you're a rising senior key, so they can do a little bit more with you on those visits, right?
Yes.
Yeah. How about you, Peyton?
It's been amazing. I've been getting offers left and right, even while I'm injured.
Wow.
But I'm looking for a lot more because I'm not satisfied.
There you go. Good stuff. I'm glad you all are enjoying the process. Enjoy it. And then I'm sure in consultation with your family and everything, you'll make great decisions there. All right. So basketball. That's great. You're pretty good at it, I think. But let me ask, y'all can smile. What was a joke?
So
Joke, you're
we'll
pretty
get,
good at basketball.
so we'll get to some fun stuff now.
Yeah.
Like
Go ahead, Kirk.
Keith, don't think about this too much, but best French fries, best fast food French fries. Don't think too much. You got it right. Who is it?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Good answer.
Okay, that's an underrated one. Okay, all right, Peyton.
I was gonna say Chick-fil-A too, but I
Chick-fil-A?
also like McDonald's.
Run,
McDonald's.
Oh,
Rusty.
Kirk knows I do
Chick-fil-A.
not go to
No.
McDonald's.
Good McDonald's fries are really good.
Good McDonald's fries are really good, but most of the times they're hard. Okay, yeah. But I also think it's because we go to McDonald's the most. But yes, I just don't think they're the best. If you're trying to hold them up against Chick-fil-A or Checkers or Riley's fries, I even like Burger King's fries and Wendy's fries better than McDonald's. All right, but
Burger Kings are terrible, man.
no,
You said
no,
Arby's.
they aren't.
Arby's are.
Arby's, they have the crinkle and they have the curly fries. Now, aren't
Mhm.
those both better than McDonald's? Come on, Peg.
I don't eat Arby's
Yeah.
or Burger King or Checkers. I don't eat any of that.
Okay.
So what's your go-to fast food? Don't say something bougie. Like what's your go-to fast food?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Okay, that's a little on the bougie side, but okay.
Yeah. You
Keith,
can't get nothing there under $10.
right.
And there's no value meal there. But yes.
I lost a little respect for you, Peyton, but go ahead. Keith,
When he said bougie, he's talking about like we'll ask people.
and that's
they're like,
high-end fast food, man.
no, I know. That's but like nothing like Chipotle or Panera. So we're just like fast food, like that type of fast food. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Chipotle's not fast food.
It's the higher end too.
That's the
like
higher
$15,
end. We're
$16.
talking about like greasy French fry fast food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say Chick-fil-A too.
Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually pretty good fast food. That's very good. The chicken's good. Fries are good. Yep, that's a good one. Okay. All right. Let me ask you this. What do you all do you have a favorite movie of all time? It doesn't have to be sports, it could be. Or is there anything you really like to watch streaming? Like do you have a show like a lot of young folks will say, "Oh, I watched All American or Outer Banks." We'll start with you, kids. Is there anything you like to stream or watch? Or what is a favorite movie of yours? Or both?
My favorite movie is Princess and the Frog. So
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The show I'm on right now is called The Shy. I'm really on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Shy. This is about Chicago.
What is that on?
Yeah.
What is that on?
Showtime, right?
Okay.
Yeah. It's on Paramount Plus too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Sure is. Any sports movie that you've liked ever? Like for me growing up, I like the Bad News Bears, Hoop Dreams, that was one of the first, reality type shows movies. Any sports movies? Mighty
Coach
Duck.
Carter. Coach Carter.
Coach
Oh,
Carter.
good one.
I like Mike. Like Mike.
Oh yeah.
Jam.
Yeah. No, wait a minute. You like Michael Jordan's or did you like LeBron? Space Jam. You like Mike's Space Jam.
Yeah.
Did you see LeBron's
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Space
do.
Jam? You still like the other one better?
Yes.
Okay. All right, cool. That's
Mhm.
because your dads have brainwashed you to like Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay. And I brainwash my kids to think Michael Jordan is like only second, third, or fourth best player of all time.
How about favorite actor or actress or both?
Mm.
I don't know if I have one.
Yeah, I don't think I have one either.
No.
Actually, no. Tyler Perry.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right.
All right. Now, what is your go-to app on your phone when you wake up in the morning? You get out of school because you're not supposed to have your phones in school now. What is the first app you're going to?
TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten into that, but my kids, that's my kids. TikTok. Okay. All right.
So TikTok learns your behavior. The AI learns your behavior.
Yeah, algorithm.
I got to come back for this. Like, when you want to mindlessly watch videos, key, if we were to get into your TikTok, what's it going to be? What kind of stuff are they showing? Is it dancing? Is it animals? What is it?
I think it's just relatable stuff.
Relatable stuff.
I don't know.
Well, related to you, what is
And, like-
what is showing you?
Yeah, that's what
What
it
is it
is.
suggesting for you?
I don't know.
Like brain rot.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know
My
what
wife-
goes to?
My wife says she's not into social media, but she absolutely is because he keeps. If you send her a dog video, I don't care what it is, and now the algorithm is always giving her pet
Right.
videos, but dog videos, and she's always forwarding them to me. And did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? But okay, all right. What about you, Kirk?
How about you, Peyton?
Maybe basketball or like brain rot too. A lot of brain rot, if you know what that is.
No, I don't. And if I don't, then I'm sure some other older people out there don't know. What is
about
brain
you,
rot?
Rusty, what about you? I'm sorry.
No, I just want to know what is brain rot. If it's
I don't know how to explain it.
It's like it's dumb stuff.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
this dumb stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. A lot of stuff on social media is dumb stuff. So okay.
Yeah.
All right. For me, my first thing, when it's a season, it's ESPN app. Like the summer right now was really nothing. You know, we're in that dead period. But I would say, aside of texting or checking my emails, I go to ESPN's app. What type of music do you like, or who is your favorite artist?
I love 90s R&B, but I love 90s
R&B.
90s R&B. My favorite artist right now though is Drake and Party Next Door.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you though, when you said 90s, I'm like, yes, that girl, yes, your dad has done it right with you. I'm telling you, my kids can sing everything from the 80s, the 90s, because that's all and even now, like I go back to Motown, which was before my time, but I'm like old school 60s, 70s. What about
Motown's not
you?
before your time?
Some of it.
Yeah, can you repeat that?
Oh yeah. So what about you, Peyton? What do you have a favorite
Music
musical
genre
group?
or
I
style
listen to a
music?
lot of Summer Walker. I listen to a lot of her. If y'all know who that is.
Nope.
no, that's okay.
The Summer Walker.
Huh?
What type of music is that?
It's like R&B, like slow.
Mhm.
I don't really know.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
it's a lot actually.
All right. That's cool.
Probably our most fun question, Rusty, you know where I'm going with this, is it 5 or 1? 5 billion with a B. We'll start with you, Keek. You're going to get 5 billion with a B dollars after taxes. Now, we know you're an amazing human being. You're going to take care of your parents. You're going to start a foundation. You're going to build 26 churches. All right, we got that. So what are you doing with $5 billion?
Outside of
fun
those things.
stuff, right? And just remember, with $5 billion, what is that? How much is that? This is like, if you make 1% a year, it's $50 million a year. You make $1 million a week in interest. So what's the fund you're going to have? We want to talk about, are you going to have?
What do you do with $5 million? What would
your
you
house
do?
is going to be?
I say I buy a house and I definitely get some drip, buy some drip, get my drip up. So, yeah.
That's it.
That's what I start with. Yeah.
You don't have your eyes on some cars? Are you a car person?
Yeah, cars are cool, but that's not what I'd go for.
No, you're not a car person.
Okay.
Yeah. Where do you think you'll have houses?
All around, I think. And spend money on traveling the world.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
What's your dream place to go to right now?
Right now, Bora Bora or
Ooh.
Greece.
Okay.
Yeah, Greece as well.
All right.
That's a refined taste right there. I like that.
Okay.
Now, Peyton, we know you're not going to be as reserved. We want to hear about some car makes and models. Do you see
How big is your house?
Do you see yourself in a penthouse in Lower Manhattan? I mean, let's get this 5 billion. This is not 5 million.
Yeah, I'll probably give my parents some money.
And we know all that. You're gonna take care of your
I'll probably get like 2 Teslas.
2 Teslas.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go on a shopping spree, spoil myself.
Mm-hmm.
Buy like 5 houses.
Yep. Where would you put them?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
what I was going to ask.
I don't know.
You don't
Everywhere.
know.
No, I would out and explore. I would like to explore and travel.
You going to put them
There
in
you go.
Toledo, Ohio, Roanoke Rapids, Virginia? I mean, any
It's like
ideas?
I don't know. I'll
You
have
gotta
to
have
look
it. Okay,
online.
hold on. Both of you. Let's make it simple for you. You got to have a house on the beach.
Oh
Right?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
which beach?
You want a nice, yeah, which beach?
Ooh, I don't know.
Somewhere with some clear water.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Clearwater.
Yeah.
Hawaii. would
Oh
be
yeah,
nice.
definitely.
That's a long
Hawaii
flight
would be.
though, but you're gonna have a private jet, so it doesn't
But
matter.
you're gonna. I was gonna say, if I'm gonna have a private jet if I
You
have
have a
$5
private
billion.
jet with an indoor gym with $5 billion.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right. Yeah. For me, it would just be like same things y'all said, but I would try to go to a lot of. I would always be at every Super Bowl, every Final Four. I would do those things. So yeah. Well, look, that tells us a little bit of insight about you all. This has been a lot of fun. Do you have any questions for us? Anything or any shout outs you want to give? Anybody you want to say what's up to? Anything. We'll start with you. Key, you're a rising senior. Any last thoughts?
Shout out my mom and my dad and my brothers and
Oh.
Coach Kelly as well. I'll say
All
that.
right. Peyton.
Same thing. Shout out my family. My family in Arizona too. I'm gonna come see y'all when I go down there. And
Okay.
shout out Coach Kelly too.
And in our Osbourn Park team.
Oh yeah. Forgot
Yeah, and your team. That's
Yeah.
perfect. That is great. Those are great shout outs. And I'm gonna give a shout out, Peyton, to your physical therapist for the next couple of months. All right. Make sure it gets you straight. All right. But no, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you all for joining us. And don't let this be the last time. So hopefully we'll be doing this again next year as you're the 2-time defending, state champions. But no, this has been a lot of fun. I hope you had fun. And I hope that you use this as an opportunity, hey, say, hey, have confidence. Like I know you guys interviewed Inside Nova and all that, but y'all did a really good job. All right, except Key didn't laugh at my joke. I don't know. I'll bring some. I'm gonna tell y'all. So my church was having a talent show, and so people were singing, people were playing instruments, some people were doing dance interpretation stuff, and I told the lady organizer that I wanted to be a comedian in the talent show. I said I'm going to be a Christian comedian. This will be my first time. Would y'all let me do it? And they wouldn't let me do it. But they messed up because they asked me to MC the show, and I cracked jokes on all of them as the MC. So I was trying to be a sports comedian, but clearly it didn't work all that great. But I'll bust on Kirk. Kirk, any closing words?
No, just have a great year, senior year, junior year. We're have a good, going into that senior year. You're going to remember a lot, right? You're going to read this next year, and I know you're a junior, Peyton, but just it's a great time. Sports are starting up. Fall's my favorite season. You guys get to get excited again about defending your state championship. Just enjoy it. You don't have to look too far into the future. It's just enjoy it right now.
So look, again, I want to thank you. This has been a lot of fun. Hopefully everyone has learned a lot more about Key and Peyton. So for Peyton Walters and Key Rainey and my co-host Kirk Hilliard, this has been the Kirk and Byrd Show.